Hey Gordon, just calling to see if you wanna feature in my video. Just hit me.
12 seconds later.
So first thing you want to do is preheat your oven. So we're gonna switch it on and preheat it to 200 degrees Celsius. So while this heats up, we can prepare our salmon and carrots. Alright? Alright, so next you're gonna prepare your carrots. So for that you're gonna need a knife, a peeler, and obviously one carrot. So first thing you want to do is peel your carrot. Alright, so once your carrot is peeled, you just want to cut both ends off. And we're just going to cut them into equal sized pieces. Alright, so next we're going to season our carrots. So for that, you should get a bowl and just place your carrots in them. So what we're going to be seasoning our carrots with is basically some pepper. Then you want to get some salt and just lightly season it. Alright, so next ingredient is what everyone used to call me in high school, some honey. Alright, just add a tablespoon or so of honey, and then you just want to add a touch of olive oil. So next, just get a big old spoon and mix it up. Alright, so that's basically your carrots seasoned up and ready for the oven. Alright, so next we're gonna make our filling for our salmon. So you just want to get a pot and heat it up. So in the pot, just put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And to the oil, you want to add about a quarter of a white onion. And then you just want to stir it around and basically sweat it out. Yeah, sweat it out. Basically sweating means just cooking it down a bit to let some of the moisture out. And at this point, if you are getting overly emotional and want to cry, then that's completely normal. Oh god, my eyes! Then after your onions have sweated for a while, you want to add about 2 cloves of chopped garlic. So basically you want to cook this just for about 2 to 3 minutes to get rid of the raw onion taste. Alright, so once your onion and garlic have softened up, you want to add just about a handful of spinach. And if you are wondering,
ew, why spinach? Ew, so green.
Well, you know what else is green? Shrek. Yeah, Shrek is green. And if Shrek can be green, you can also eat vegetables. Alright, so after your spinach has wilted down, you want to add in about 2 tablespoons of cream cheese. And then you just want to break up the cream cheese and incorporate it into the spinach, onion and garlic. So once you're done, you should get a nice paste like this and you can leave it to cool. Alright, so by now your oven should have preheated, so you want to get your carrots in the oven. So just a tip, try to keep some space between your carrots. If not, if they're too close together, they will start to steam instead of roasting, and that's not what you want. So after you put your carrots onto the tray, you should have some mixture remaining, and you shouldn't throw this away. This is liquid gold. So you just want to get some and spoon it over the top. So next you want to get your carrots in the oven, so just put them in and put them on the top row because we want to absolutely obliterate these carrots. And then you just want to start them off for about 10 minutes. Alright? Alright, so while your carrots are cooking, we're gonna prepare our fish. So our fish is gonna be salmon or salmon if you want people to hate you. So basically the cheat part of this dish is using puff pastry. So first things first, we're gonna open up our puff pastry. So basically once you get the dough, you want to get it and basically roll it out to the thickness you want. So I would say you're looking for about an inch or so, and how big it should be is basically big enough to cover your fish completely. Alright, so once your dough has been rolled out evenly, you want to take your fish and basically lay it in the middle. So after you've placed your fish in the middle, you just want to season it up. So just with some pepper and salt. And then now it's time for your filling. So basically just want to get your filling and spoon it on top of the salmon. And basically just spread it out onto the salmon. Alright, so once you have your salmon spread out onto the puff pastry, you just want to cover it up like a little baby. Alright, so just fold it over, one side by one side. And then you just want to roll the ends up to seal it in. And basically just fold it up over itself and make sure that everything is sealed so that it doesn't come out. Alright, so once your little salmon burrito has been wrapped and sealed, you just want to cover it with a beaten egg.
For future reference, you can enter your address in the device settings in your Alexa app.
Alexa, shut up! So just take a lightly beaten egg and cover your salmon pastry. Alright, so once it's been covered, so basically what we're going to do is score the top. So basically scoring means it's just basically getting your knife and making nice marks on it. Alright, so what you're going to do is get your knife and just go diagonally on the surface. So just try not to cut through it, you're just applying a light pressure on the surface. So we're going to make a nice checkered pattern. So just go across diagonally to make a nice checkered pattern. Alright, so if you take too long to film, your carrots should be done by now. Alright, so once you've gotten your carrots out of your tray, you just want to put your salmon, little baby pillow burrito bump into the pan, and then you just want to get into the oven. So just set the oven for about 20 minutes and the salmon should be done by then. So while your salmon is cooking, you want to prepare your couscous. So get a bowl and get some couscous. And if you didn't know what couscous is basically like a grain that tastes nice. So get about half a cup of couscous and pour into your bowl. And then to the couscous, we're gonna add about just a few tablespoons of paprika and just a few tablespoons of some cumin powder. Alright, so the thing about couscous is it's really easy to cook because you don't really need to cook it. You just need to pour some boiling water over it and that will be fine. So just get some hot water and pour it over your couscous. So how much of water you want to add to your couscous? The ratio is about 1 to 1.5. So once you've added the water, you just want to stir it up nicely to let everyone get to know each other. And then you want to cover it to let the steam cook the couscous. Alright, so after 10 to 15 minutes, your couscous should look like this. So basically all the water has been absorbed already. So next thing you want to do is get a fork and basically fluff up the couscous. So next you want to season up your couscous. So for that, add about 1 tablespoon of olive oil, nice pinch of salt, some pepper, and then you want to add half a chopped cucumber, half a small tomato, some chopped up parsley, and then just a touch of lime or lemon. And then you just want to mix everything up. So there you have your couscous done. So by now your fish should be done, so you can just take it out of the oven and let it cool. Alright, so next up it's time to plate. So by now you should have your three components, which is one, your salmon, your roasted carrots, and your couscous, and also your dressing for your carrots from beforehand. So next, get a nice big white plate, and it's time to plate up.